I'm Kat Letwin, and I'm playing the Herald in our production of Marat.
Tell me about your character. What is she like?
Okay, well, when we started the rehearsal process, our director, Sarah, gave us these sheets that not only explained her vision, but what ailment, I suppose, our character is suffering from. So the Herald is bipolar, which means that she vacillates back and forth between the most, hyper kind of manic presence to some very severe and very deep morasses of depression. So my character is someone who runs around a lot, who is kind of the narrator of the play, so I keep everything going, and I'm very excited to be there, and I've got a staff that I swing around and do lots of things with, and make a lot of weird faces like this, which I have fun with. I also see Herald as kind of being like the Dwight Schrute of this kind of cast, because he's very, he respects Sade and wants to keep this entire production going and wants to keep, the riffraff in place. So it's like he is of the patients, but is also working with the administration. Straddles an interesting line.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You, in a way, you step outside of the world of the other characters.
Yeah, I get to be a part of the world of the inmates, and obviously, I live here with them. I'm a patient as well. But due not only to what I'm suffering from and the fact that I've been chosen by Cumier and Sade to keep the production on its toes, I'm kind of allowed to be in charge, almost, but still be directed by them. So it's an interesting space to inhabit, one where I get to comment on what's happening, but be a part of what I'm commenting on.
It seems like a strange kind of piece to incorporate musical numbers, or at least musical elements into it. Do you feel it works?
Yes! Yes! That's what makes it so surprising and delightful. There you go. Because when you think of a musical, you think of something like, like Bye Bye Birdie, or The Phantom of the Opera, which is great. I'm not knocking those, I'm not at all. But for a piece like this, which, comes from theater of cruelty and has a very Brechtian feel to it, where it's trying to, alienate the audience while at the same time drawing them in, having that musical aspect is such a shock. And I think it prevents the play from taking itself too seriously, because it's very heavy subject matter, and it's very dense text. But then having this music involved with it allows us to, I think, kind of lighten up, and it's just not something that people see every day. I mostly discovered a lot of fantastic actors that I've never worked with before, just blisteringly talented people. And kind of keeping quiet and observing that, and I adjust my performance to what it is that's going on around me, because, as the narrator of the piece, I'm not, the center of the show. I'm there to represent what I think the energy of it is. Doing both the physical aspect of it and the emotional and the text part of it together at once has been very helpful. Everything kind of gets into my body at once, and it's that's exciting. It's not something that happens very often.
Great.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.